Don't give it a thought. It's okay. You can stay fixed solely upon unemployment, GDP, gun control, abortion, or your next e-gizmo. You need never ponder upon the fact that each gallon of gas you waste produces 19 pounds of CO2. Not to worry that NASA predicts irreversible collapse and the National Science Foundation warns of dire climate changes. Don't be concerned that 80,000 acres of rainforest and 135 species disappear every single day. Your Timmy likely isn't among the 535,000 American kids aged 1 to 5 who has brain-destroying lead levels. Forget about the fact that the soil erosion from careless corporate farming costs $37.6 billion per year, that your kids rank 21st out of 23 developed countries in numeracy should not cause you to lose sleep. It's simple alarmism when engineers say we must spend $3.6 trillion by 2020 on boring infrastructure projects. Just keep ignoring the food animal holocaust that goes on out of sight and enjoy your factory chicken. Keep on watering your lovely bluegrass, since that impending water shortage surely won't affect you. You have health insurance at work, so you don't even need to think about how much that care costs. You only have a couple drinks a day, so the $223.5 billion yearly toll for alcohol abuse isn't your issue. So what if 47 million Americans are on food stamps? It's only like 1 out of 6 of all of us anyway. You're barely 10 to 15 pounds overweight, so don't be fussing over this whatever obesity epidemic. Don't worry, because you rarely have time to exercise. You're part of the 80% of us who never do. Should you be concerned just because we toss 100 billion plastic bags after one use every year? Nah. Like you should be upset that kids spend more time with TV and smart screens than all that school stuff. The disappearance of monarch butterflies and honeybees cannot possibly have a consequence for you. In terms of your life, the fact that 21% of U.S. adults can't read at a 5th grade level is quite immaterial. Just because 97% of wacko climate scientists believe in that global warming scam doesn't make it true. No need to get riled up about a little mercury from those patriotic coal-fired power plants in our fish. Don't get upset just because there's all kinds of drug leftovers in our lakes, streams, and tap water either. It's no big deal if 36% of so-called baby boomers now aged 55 and over have less than $10,000 saved up. No worries that the 14 million on disability don't count as unemployed, but cost us $260 billion a year. Look, don't get all riled up just because it costs $500 to get one stitch for a little cut at New York emergency rooms. The $4 to $6 trillion we will wind up spending on misguided Middle East crusades should not keep you up at night. Don't stress out just because 1.372 billion people on Earth must survive on less than $1 a day. After all, at least 6 out of our 7 billion own cell phones, though only 4.5 billion have access to toilets. Not to sweat the 22,000 homeless kids in that greatest of all the world's cities, New York, New York, USA, USA, USA. Too bad new college grads owe at least $29,000 and 53% are unemployed or don't need degrees for their jobs. The 40% of all Americans who believe in creationism do not pose a threat to either you or civilization. Factory fleet overfishing and bycatch-kill have no connection with your taste for all-you-can-eat seafood nights out. There's really no need to panic just because 95% of income gains from 2009 to 2012 went to that top 1%. Does your 24/7 e-connected family even care that now the design of your e-toys has been outsourced and offshored? It's probably okay that Al-Qaeda isn't almost dead, but in fact, growing from Africa all across to Asia. What do you care if the $198 billion, $19 billion per year ivory smuggling business blows away those cute little Save the Rhino campaigns? And does it really affect your family at all that the U.S. ranks 46th globally in freedom of the press?